Let's see it. Tag team Dota indeed. Man, speaking of tag team, I woke up this morning and I was thinking, like, is Mag PA just the best thing ever? Does everybody just like take that now? And it looks like, yeah, that's the answer. That's what you gotta do.
That's pretty good. It's especially good when you have that nice flexibility of putting it into the support role, and that is something that No Tail is particularly good at, right? Hitting those early skewers, trying to punish you with the tower. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem like the best game for it, assuming they are able to force the Timber into that lane.
Yeah, like not one of the heroes that necessarily is going to get completely demolished by that. Also, if like things get wary, he can Timber chain out. Although oftentimes you're like going Whirling Death and just like armor early on. Can we get tips back already? Seb putting out a petition. Everybody make sure you go sign the petition. I'm sure it's on reddit.com right now. Go check it out if you want. See if we can get some tips back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is there. I guess they can't use the Dota Plus ones in the lobbies anymore, I think.
That must be what it is, yeah. I'm curious, like, you know, people talk about certain patches favoring a team. Is that a patch that would just like explicitly favor OG? You know what I mean? Huzzah!
Tips return, OG win rate goes up. It's like checking all your little heroes to see how they've changed. Yeah. The patch happens, yeah.
Oh, regardless, we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, the lane setup that they've got though of GH playing with mind control, this is also going to be a little bit more effective, I guess, as well. You've got like extra regen.
This is the way to do it for sure. There's not really much point having the Rubik up here with the way that MC is going to be forced to play around like the Magnus and everything, and then it gives a little bit more freedom to GH, I feel, because he can like come up here and maybe mess around for a little bit and then make his way back down bottom.
Right.
Speedy little guy with the tethering in between the lanes too.
I know that in the past when we've seen GH play IO, he's done really good stuff with like stacking up multiple camps simultaneously with the spirits. But nowadays what we've been seeing much more often out of IOs is like the 1-0-2 build, which would take a while before he would get into those stacking things. I kind of wonder if he goes for a little bit of a different build and takes the spirits at the early levels.
Yeah, I think it was Viking GG that did that, and I was surprised to see the spirits again. And also I kind of noticed why we don't take them, because outside of stacking, man, those things just, they don't seem to do a whole lot for you anymore. They just don't feel that impactful damage-wise.
No, they're pretty garbo. As the early pressure is going to come on out here, and Suxa in the area with Weeha, they're going to be able to push him back. So depending upon how good Miracle is with his fingers down here, Nigma will get 2 bounty runs. Easy peasy. Think of that play over here as well. No Tail setting up the Observer Ward to be denied, just in case they happen to drop down the sentry.
Ah, yes. Smart.
Pretty cool. So
looks like they're going to go for a first blood, maybe. Just trying to keep Kuro up here before he goes to the TP back down the bottom lane. Or perhaps GH will actually end up TPing. I don't know. I kind of felt like the IO would be a better way to utilize the Timber here, but we'll see what they want to try. Just don't get skewered, right? That's the key. That's kind of why I like the IO, because like, how are you ever going to skewer punish Rubik?
True. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing to watch for.
Kuro's just walking because Miracle's like, yeah.
Oh my god, they got him with the tether. What? Dude, they actually got him as he was tethering over. What a freaking play, No Tail. You absolute god.
Oh, he wants.
Wait, did he not have enough?
He's like, it's like, yeah, I got a lot of punish, but I wanted that kill.
Damn. That would have been amazing if he would have been able to finish that one off, but you know, it kind of sucks just sitting around here as the IO now anyways.
Yeah, and he can't really afford a lot of regen because he has to go for that sentry too, because he needs that camp to pull, right, to make this lane work for MC.
And mind control, also being able to, they're sort of keeping him off the wave here. It's got to be super careful. Dude, how does he get so much done out of this hero?
He knows when to punish. Like, level 1 is the most important time for him, right? Because level 2, obviously, there's a chance for both the reactive armor as well as the Timber chain, and that's when things get a lot worse for you. So do as much as you can right now. I love his little plays with the shockwave too. When he gets those into the skewer, he's trying to wrap GH again. Can't even look away up here.
Yeah, it could happen in a moment's notice, definitely. Granted, it does have the tether back up again, so that would be a tough one. But yeah, back towards mid, we were looking at it there. Weeha actually is going to go for a little bit more pressure onto this one now. He went for 1-1 build at level 2 and needs a hit. It won't be able to get enough for the damage for the kill, but did get his bottle deleted and having a much better time of it already in mid lane for Weeha as opposed to Thompson. 11-2 right now versus the 8-0.
Yeah, the Ember pick was really interesting. A classic Thompson hero for sure, but not one that we see as often anymore, right? Ember has definitely fallen off across the board, and it's not really a particularly like, you know, Ember counterpick style game either. He's got Flame Guard in 1.
Oh, got him! Damn, what play! We did that perfectly.
Everywhere.
Yeah, he's trying to silence the haters here today. He's got something to prove.
Yeah, that one really hurts Thompson. You have a solo kill to a Storm Spirit when we already know how pivotal the Storm's going to be for the side of Nigma this match.
Right.
Denied.
Well, meanwhile, lane that we haven't talked about that much, Seb playing on the DP off lane. Haven't seen a lot of that. There was a period of time where it felt like it was sort of making a pretty consistent role in the position 3 area, but
yeah, it was when auras were super broken, because then you just had like an aura builder that could siege buildings, so it really let you snowball the games.
Oh, Kuro in some trouble. Shards are going to catch him there. Tries to bring him down with the tag team punches, and they'll have it.
And they can't go for Miracle, right? Because he can just dagger out of the Shards, so it just makes Kuro a very easy target, because there's also no punish for Miracle. He like throws a dagger and just like, good luck.
Can't help you here, buddy. As again, down bottom, they are still getting some pretty decent farm on Miracle at the very least. It's like he's having a bad time.
Weeha's pushing his advantage here too.
Really?
Oh man, I hate those. The guy's winning his lane and this Rubik dies and TB's in and refills his bottle.
Yeah. Or Thompson. Oh my god, he's gonna die here. I think Thompson is. Maybe not. No. The rotation comes in. They don't want to dive in anyways.
It will keep him off that rune still though.
Yeah, and Mind Control finds a kill in a no-tail. So they just ran him down with the Whirling Death.
That might have all been him still trying to protect that camp as well. I'm not sure. I think he was doing some ward plays.
Mid 1. Gonna go for the jump away here, but the beatdown's coming out, and oh, good skewer away. That's gonna make sure that mid 1 does not have to worry that much, but Kuro making the big rotation now, and heading into the trees. It's dangerous. Dangerous in the trees. Oh my god, the blur! Walking away with the salve, skewer, rather the shockwave to pull him back, and the salve is gonna get the full value. Damn.
Meanwhile, mid lane, Weeha's close to doubling up on Thompson in terms of net worth right now. But between the deaths and the consumables he's needing to ferry out, this is getting pretty devastating.
Good, he's the glyph right there to deny Weeha.
That's cute. Then he just does another one. It's like, okay, cool.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, he's level 6. Weeha gets the pullback onto mid lane, trying to bring down Thompson. Does have the zip in as Miracle is just gonna die to Seb on the other side. I'll take the blame for that one, cameraman. I was directing your attention wrong ways.
We got top, we got middle, we got bottom. Now we're back on top.
Oh my god.
Mid one, they're timber chaining under the tower.
Dude, action just everywhere. This is what we kind of expect from this type of a series between these two teams. Constant threats of kills.
Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, we out of mana. Being chased, they missed the shards though.
Oh,
go MLP.
Dagger. Can he do it? Up top, GH now in trouble as they pull back in. No tail. He's gonna end up dying here. So they beat him down and get the kill. Mid 1 could try and go aggro onto GH. Oh, he's got 18-6 charges though. There's no way. Mid lane dive. They're going for the kill. Thompson's gonna fall.
Regeneration.
And up top again. Mid 1. Do they have a lift? They don't. So they're gonna back away.
Being an observer is so easy. I don't know what they complain about. Jeez.
I know, honestly.
How could you ever miss a kill?
Well, a lot of chaos early on here, and the big story, it feels like, is Mind Control being able to keep this tower pressured on and keep the catapult alive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They really can't do much to MC, and it's such a big key to this game too is this Timbersaw's game in lane, right? Because their picks kind of got a little bit weird. Like no stuns or anything. They're very reliant on MC having a super good game. I don't even know if he's having a good enough game at this point with how well the DP's doing as well.
Right. Speaking of which, DP popping Exorcism here with the catapult to get some extra damage there onto the tower. Ghosts aren't hitting it right now. Just step a little closer, Seb. Come on. Get in there. Well, apparently not.
Pop and feel the wrath.
Oh, snowball away. Haunting afterwards. Bring down Soxa and Seb in trouble. Good shards. Placed on down. Kuro dies on the other side of the map, but nobody cares about that one. They can bring down Seb. Oh. Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
Not good shards.
Not good shards.
I want to believe the best in everybody, Trent.
Yeah, I know, you're a little too positive sometimes.
Surely
Dire's
they're the
top
best
tower is under
shards.
attack.
Oh, that's why you're here, Trent. You're the best.
I gotta keep it balanced.
I appreciate it.
Oh, mid one's out of that top lane. That Timber Saw is getting a little bit too handsy. And No Tail trying to keep his paws off him because, oh, he's slicing and dicing him.
I skewer back, but I mean, you're still close to the man.
This is painful. It's just a slow death.
Well, they knew that this was going to happen with my control eventually, as he has had a heck of a game, and, well, Seb not able to get the full Spirit Siphon out.
Radiant's middle tower is
They're
under
just going to
attack.
retreat away again. It's mid lane. They find him. Saksa going to be brought down. Yeah, he doesn't really have a counterplay, does he?
No. Well, the main problem though with Timbers, we say MC has to have a good game. Question is like, how do you actually transition that into good kills? But with the IO, that should help a lot, right? They have global relocation along with the haunt, so typically it can be difficult to like make use of the Timber because you have to like bring him to team fights, whereas he wants to be playing by himself. So we might be able to see them utilize like a big zip, a relocation in, and a haunt to try and get everyone on top of wherever the Timber wants to be playing in the game, right? Instead of forcing him to rotate out of the area he's trying to punish. And right now they're going to try to go for a zip kill on Seb up top.
Radiant
How much? He's got
are
arcanes in
scanning.
3 seconds, so this should be okay. But they have the ward by the tower, so
Yeah.
we have spotted.
Yeah, Seb recognizing
Dire's
the danger,
top
and he's just going to
tower
back
is
out of
under
there. So they're playing it good.
That's kind of like the ward is really good, but at the same time, this rotation's fine. Like, it stinks for Weehaw that he made and he didn't get the kill, but him simply TPing here gave them this tower.
Right. Yeah, and there's no way
Dire's
that you can
top
come back in there
tower
and try and
has
contest it. He is going to be sort of forced out of the jungle a little bit here, as DP just going to farm away a little bit. Yeah, I think that, you know, losing that tower at this point, you're still probably feeling pretty good about that as OG. Like, that tower sometimes goes down at like 5 minutes. Oh, big jump mid, the lift back, and immediately remnants away.
Man, I thought he was going to have a regen with that. That was that was a pretty long one.
Yeah. Oh my god. He's going in again. Relocate, as you talked about, pulls Miracle into the fight. Thompson pulled back in. They get the kill onto Weehaw.
And they're close to MC now, too, who Seb is still chasing.
Can they get him?
Does anyone stay
Dire's
behind after this
top
relocation?
tower
Yeah, they're
is
leaving
under
Miracle.
attack.
Okay. But they can't really chase. A little bit too scary.
That's just the GH play, so he gets the lane down bottom.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Smart guy. Oh, no, Spectre, I'm so sorry.
Meantime, mid one sneaks that rune away from Storm Spirit. Always frustrating to deal with. And Weeha's just going to go back to farming a little bit more here. 2,000 gold lead already. Not bad.
This is definitely what they need. If they're coming out behind in the laning stage, the game's going to look really rough for Nigma. So, if you're OG, you're probably just thinking, like, what can we do with an exorcism? Because we're struggling to really get any
Radiant
pressure onto these
structures
towers.
are
They're all at pretty high HP levels
Dire's
at the
middle
moment.
tower is under
And
attack.
even No Tail now struggling. Only has 1 point in the skewer, and he just gets pulled right in the middle of it.
Well played.
Mid lane
Yeah.
Thompson has 2 remnants, so he's probably fine.
Everywhere you go, I mean, I think that this is what the panel, you know, you're talking about as well here, right? Like, there just needs to be that constant pressure, kind of from both teams in a way, right? Like, DP wants to play fast too. Granted, with the lack of stuns and control on Nigma, it feels like as the game goes later, they're gonna have more options just to be able to outplay Nigma in some ways.
Yeah, it feels like there's like a big curve where eventually it'll come all the way back to Nigma,
Right.
but that's a long ways away.
And mind control going to be pulled back in. Silence wears off though.
Dire's
Chain
bottom
away.
tower
Big
is
shot from
under
through.
attack.
But there's no chance. Man goes
Dire's
down.
structures are fortified.
Not really getting many favorable trades during this either. A bit of pressure on the bottom lane.
Oh, mid one. See living. Gets the heal up. Jumps through and actually able to turn this one. Weehaw is low on mana right now. Tries to jump away, but mid one. Chase down. Miracle. Wants to kill desperately. So many dodges, but eventually does die. I think that was the dispersion that killed him. So Tally ends up being the Spectre for, oh my god, what? RPs? Pulls him back in. Can they keep him alive? Weehaw living through it. GH trying to keep his buddy out of there. He's actually surviving. Unreal, coming through with the mech on the timber saw and now chasing down for Seb. Nigma makes something out of nothing.
I was so confused. I clicked on GH and I was like, what? He doesn't have mech yet. The MC's got the mech on timber.
Dire are
So yeah,
scanning.
GH just changed his item, but like, oh.
Radiant's
don't
middle
want it
tower
anymore.
is under attack.
He had mech huge. It's like, oh, I see how it is. Fine. I guess I'll go ghost. Whatever.
Good. That's amazing.
Well, the value's still there. It's fine. Oh, Soxa. That's actually not okay. Oh,
Oh, good shards. There we go. So Rubik ends up going down, and Mind Control looks like he's going to be able to get out of here.
Yeah, Thompson still doesn't have the bolas. Just
Right.
level 9.
So
The rule of regeneration.
after a disappointing game number 1,
Dire's top tower
looking
is under attack.
much better here in this game number 2. And I'm not sure, like, what's sort of the turning point here for OG? Like, I guess just getting PA really, really farmed is probably your game plan.
Yeah, pretty much. And then trying to punish with good RPs.
Dire's
Obviously, he's not going to
structures
get a
are
blink
fortified.
on the earlier end for no tails, so that comes down to the chaos that they can get. Maybe some weird snowball play or something.
Okay.
Like send in no tail and then Soxa gets a snowball save to reset and force the RP. Or get a good RP rather.
Does have chains again. Gonna catch there onto 2. No tail moving into position. Can't get up close. Doesn't have RP for 30. Thompson trying to beat them down slowly as a lot of empower hits coming out from Thompson. The sleight of fist.
Yeah, I was really curious what his item build was going to be. I've been trying to see what he wanted, like,
Oh.
Ewell's or Mantha, right?
Not enough heal that time. And they're gonna bring, oh, the snowball catches everybody. Oh, the turnaround, sick stuff. And now Mind Control being brought down very, very low. Timber chains through all of them. Miracle trying to get away. Who do they decide to go for? They got their eyes set on Miracle. They want him instead. The root is gonna be there, but can they get him down in time? Oh, the save coming from IO. GH, the player.
That was so rough because the RP was like 5 seconds away when they had that giant club and no-tail could have skewered in, get the Timber and the Spectre. What? They came back?
It was just GH.
I saw the Spectre on the mini-map and I got worried.
Oh, yeah. Well, meanwhile, Mind Control getting jumped yet again. They don't stop. OG now finding Leon. Needs to get out of there before Silence comes out. Oh, turnaround. They pull down and take down Seb. Who else can they find? Skewer trying to buy enough space for Thompson to escape. And so No Tail will give up his life for his mid.
They're going to get all 4
Radiant's
bounties, though.
bottom
So they
tower
gave
is
up a
under
little bit after that
Refuse
fight, but
Give it.
that's a nice snag for them.
Dire's middle tower is under
Soxa?
attack.
It's here, though.
Oh my god. Are they going to bring him down? No.
Thompson
Okay.
just goes-
Dire's
Kuro just
middle
fade
tower
bolts and
has
walks away
fallen.
afterwards. All right.
So eventual take on the tower. GH getting the last hit
This
there.
should make my life easier.
As you mentioned, though, that was all 4, right? For OG in terms of the bounty runes.
Yes. Yeah, mid one was up top and he got 2.
Okay.
And Thompson got both bottom.
Wow. Well, after a little bit of craziness and everything kind of looking Nigma's way, OG are starting to pull themselves back into this one a little bit better. And IO actually has that 1,300 gold, like you said. Since there's the mech already done on Timber, it does feel like there's an opening for him to start to get some of these other items.
Yeah, Ghost is definitely the way to go. It's like the mech, it's just too much lost purpose with the double switch because like the odds of Timber not getting to pop his mech are just so low that kind of stinks. But you're gonna have to go for the Ghost. I wouldn't have minded the locket maybe, but I guess we don't have the mech. The locket's that much worse. How unfortunate.
Yeah.
So he'll just go Ghost Glimmer. Okay.
Cool. Stick's always nice too, along the way. I was wondering if maybe somebody was going to go Earn. That would have been decent for IO maybe, but
Likewise,
regardless.
Spirit Vessel would have been pretty good for Dire, but they couldn't fit it in because Thompson, as he goes down, needs a Silence Dispel. So that's why he's going Manta. He is a mag, so he's going that over the Ewells.
Right. And that was a reveal there of the Orchid by Weehaw. So he is in a pretty good position to try and just sort of control the map now. All of these heroes are pretty susceptible to just getting blown up by that. With maybe the exception being like PA if she can dodge a lot of, you know, right clicks coming through or what have you. But
I was
everybody
really
else
into the OG draft. Like I thought that this looked really, really hard for Nigma, but then the more I think about like mid one's game, and I mean perhaps it's just the fact that he's not like snowballing like crazy, but it's actually kind of hard for him to kill a lot of these heroes, like the Timber, the Spectre, and even the Storm.
Radiant are scanning.
Like they have some lockdown, sure, on OG, so if they get the perfect chain, it can be done. But I mean, even Storm's no slouch for the armor. Like at least he's sitting on 10. You know, maybe someone can get like an aura too from the Timber to help him out. I mean, we're gonna have the Greaves, so I already have that.
Imagine at some point you might get a Shivas as well too.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of a lot of armor, it is going to be the Timber Saw. Mind Control trying to make his way out of there,
What
but won't be able
Pretty
to.
fast.
Yeah.
Never mind, we're good. Game's okay. That was mostly Thompson, but I'll take it.
Able to give a little sidestep
Radiant's
there,
middle tower is
but
under
that should
attack.
open up the tier 1 towers. They pop
Radiant
exorcism for this
structures
one.
are
Tier 1 and Roche. Is that the goal of this? Because that was a very aggressive exorcism.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
I think the clip was just too much, though.
Yeah, it's hard to do that now. Instead, maybe it could just be a fight. They jump in, silence there, on to the PA, trying to kill him up in time with the snowball. It's going to be there for the save. The OP afterwards, they destroy them. Unreal. And now Miracle caught for the moment. OG fighting back in a big way. They're going to try and force them all down. Mind Control doing what he can to try and stop this, but they kill off Miracle. Mind Control wanting to bring down mid one. They're trying to protect their carry if possible, but Mind Control secures the finish. And that might save Roche from going the way of OG.
Meanwhile, Thompson's not done, though. Finishes off Kuro, too, for the triple. Can he get the Ultra? Unlikely. MC's out of there.
Squeeze away, yeah. But, I mean, that's a big kill, though, right? Like, yeah, I think you get Roche.
For Thompson.
Wow.
Yeah, that combined with that Orchid timing from Weehaw, that's huge for Thompson. That just kind of saved his game. If he died, like, he very easily could have died like twice more to Orchid without just getting a 900 gold injection right there.
Not meant to be. Not meant to
Right, and having that Manta done so soon here now.
Hey guys, that Soxa guy is like really good again, by the way. How many snowball saves this game? We're talking about how like, I'm not gonna get off good RPs. It's gonna be after a snowball save. Somehow that's happened like twice.
Yeah, he's just been killing it.
Mid one.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
They're gonna try and move into position.
over here.
Oh my god, mid one's living. How?
I see you know
That time it was no tail. Is they're gonna bring down Weehaw.
Look at these garbage saving melee supports. How are they making this look so good? I mean, Tusk, sure, he's got the snowball, but no tail saving with skewers. That's not even the first time he's done that this game.
Yeah, and they don't have like any mobility items either. Like tranquils. That's what they're working with here, and they're making it happen. Unreal. And I mean, I guess part of it too is like the sort of lack of the follow-up stuns that we were talking about, right? Like you're going in with Storm, sure, you've got Pole, you've got Orchid, but then when you're bringing in the IO afterwards, like it's kind of hard to get that lockdown that you need out of one of these other heroes.
Pretty sweet stuff from No Tail. That's why he's the only person in this game with a mango, because he's the GOAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? The mangoes,
Exactly.
the goats eat mangoes? Is that what's going on?
Oh dear.
Radiant's
Pointing.
bottom
All
tower
right.
is under
Carry
attack.
on. OG
Radiant
to victory.
structures are fortified.
So we've got 1,000
Dire
gold
are
into their
scanning.
favor now after the good early game that
Radiant's
came
bottom
from the
tower is
Timber
under
Saw.
attack.
Things have started to fall by the
Radiant's
wayside.
bottom tower has
Blade Mill
fallen.
done on DP, trying to get towards the Yule Scepter, has the hood as well.
Radiant are scanning.
And they're gonna run right into the Roche. So they're trying to get a little bit testy here. See if they can make a move. This Radiant's being done.
Oh, Thompson. Clear this wave pretty fast. It's a slow Roche. No Manta on the Spectre yet, so we don't have any like Desolate really
Radiant's
helping
bottom
them.
tower is under attack.
It's very slow.
So just like,
What's going on in here?
oh my goodness.
Oh god, no. And yeah, there's no way.
Roshan has fallen
So that's a
into
big
the
win
rift.
there for Nigma. They needed that one. That kind of evened things up a little bit. Oh, he's going. They use Haunt on that too. They're like, this guy keeps on stopping us from killing people. Let's take him out of the game.
Look at the vision covers they had too, right? That whole top jungle was covered in wards as Nigma went for that, so.
I'm over here.
I made one will just narrowly escape as they try to relocate. Attempt to cancel the TP.
Regen rune too. We had just used his whole mana pool. Now he's got a regen. So how much?
Did it all? They don't know about this. That could be.
Oh, the regen?
Seb, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He's going to retreat. I mean, they're probably just going to play back anyway because the Aegis is there. And the MC's trying to bait a fight basically by stealing this Ancient stack, I think.
Okay.
Regeneration.
Do they go on him? So,
I don't think you want to be in here.
Dire's middle
they just got his Yule Scepter done at least. They have a snowball save nearby just in case things get dicey. Not going to pop that RP right now. They blow him up at the start. And now the jump in, they take down Soxa as well. Both support's gone. Now mid one completely under control is going to get isolated and finished off. Thompson tries to jump away. But Seb looks like he's going to be the one left behind here as he gets chased down and killed off. And yes, MC having a really good performance.
Like bait. Like, they should have known better.
Chase down.
Like, Haunt was down, right? And the relocate, I think, was still down as well, so...
Dude, they're just camping his remnant.
Can do it.
Thompson can't do this. He's got to get away. He's got to go for the TP. He barely finished it. Oh my god. He couldn't have remnanted it. They were just camping it.
Oh, that's a pretty big fight loss. It's
Dire's
almost a
middle
3k
tower
gold swing
is
now
under attack.
in favor of Nigma, and they still have the Ancients there if they want to go back for them, but they're more focused on getting the lanes fully pushed out. Spectre goes up top, and Weehaul's in.
Again, low mana. Do they have anything to bring him back up afterwards? Trying to kill him off. Weehaul gets the zip away.
No-tail RP the duo in the back when they relocated in. They're not there to help. Weehaul's down.
Oh my god. Okay.
He RP skewered them into the tier 3.
And now with nothing less, this fight's gotten incredibly chaotic. They've got him rooted for the moment by Curl, but Curl's gonna fall. Seb on the other side trying to bring down Miracle. He still has his Blade Mail level as well as Aegis. So he is going to fall, but coming back in just a moment. They have buyback on start if they want to use it, but this fight, again, getting very chaotic. Io trying to heal everybody back up. The good save coming out, and the Ghost Scepter's gonna keep him alive. Now trying to bring down mid one. They almost have it. Isn't quite gonna be there. He jumps to the side, able to escape. Now the root on the two. Mid one living. Oh, he's trying to lifesteal off of it. Haunt afterwards. He jumps away. Able to get out of there from the Haunt. Oh, the snowball afterwards. And then they have to jump out. Thompson is going to get chased. Able to escape. Yo, mid one is an assassin, but eventually the mechanical monster brings him down.
I'm glad for their mental state that he eventually died. Because that's not how you want a game to go down. Amazing plays, but eventually it just became whack-a-mole, and OG were more focused on just trying to keep mid one alive than actually finishing off that engagement. It wound up being kind of even in the end. Perhaps the best thing is that they didn't lose anything significant with the Aegis expiring on the Spectre.
Is under attack.
My god. Well, they blow up No-Tail again. And meanwhile on the other side, Miracle just trying to do what he can. This Blade Mail doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Can they kill the rest of OG off afterwards? Mind Control playing cleanup duty along with Weehaul. Punches him down. Thompson will fall. Seb though now trying to play cleanup duty of his own. He's got the silence on Weehaul, but the heal coming in from GH and they get the relocate out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they might bring mangoes.
Yo, all these players are so freaking amazing at Dota. It's absolutely insane. Nah, GH is like, you got
Dire's
this.
middle tower is under attack.
So they will chase down the IO. In the end, everybody dying, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, they can't even try like a play where he TPs to the outpost or anything because they still had the Yules on the
Stupendous.
Good call by Weehaul, just go farm.
I'm just hoping that Nigma win. I want 3 games.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm willing to go full bias on this one. That has been very fun, Dota. I mean, game 1 was a complete brawl fest, non-stop, back and forth. I don't know if these guys are both just like so into this style right now. They just want to keep it going. It kind of feels like it's a little unnecessary at times, but I love it.
Totally. What more could you want? So, God, where are we even at now? Because I guess next Roche is probably what we're waiting for at this point.
I'm getting a second win.
Manta almost there for Miracle. What about the PA? She has Satanic still a ways away. Actually, only about 600 gold if she disassembles the Mask of Madness.
Satanic PA. Quite the beast. Do they have anything to reduce it this game? They don't have a vessel, right?
No.
And I mean the Shivas eventually, perhaps, from MC.
Right. I was wondering if Storm was going to go for that instead, maybe.
Could be a nice tool for sure, yeah.
Like extra armor too to deal with like just all the burst that comes out. Ooh, telescope. Nice. All right, slow down, the relocate in, finds himself set. Bunch of heroes coming in to try and save a life. RP afterwards as they come out of it. Can they blow him up in time? Where's the burst? They don't have it. OG going to be brought down. Very mobile. Mid one, trying to go on the wheel. It's not going to happen. Look at them come through. Unreal. They get demolished.
I don't know how he managed to use mid one in the middle of that, but that saved them. They were all RP'd, and he could have hit huge cleave crits. But Thompson, mop and bucket, gets Weehaw.
Nice little jump through there in my control. Finding himself a target. The chakram is going to be thrown, and he is going to fall. 3 dead, no buyback.
Dire's
Into a
structures are
5K lead as we have a minute 20 left until the next potential Roche.
And Saksa, this whole time, he was hiding out in this area and was able to dodge out of the air, out of the line of sight, and then cuts the wave. So they will still lose the tier 2, but tier 3 unavailable.
Dire's top tower
Certainly
is
something
under
needed
attack.
here in this one. A lot of momentum being lost on this PA right now. I mean, he just got the Satanic, so that was kind of like that big fight that you're hoping for, you know?
Right.
To be shut down like that's pretty painful, but at least there's no, again, as you said, real punish, thanks to the fact that they cut that wave and the Roche isn't up yet, so still a decent window here for OG, but Nigma really making this draft work despite the lack of control that we've seen. Rubik in power is pretty cool.
That is definitely a nice little accoutrement for Mr. Miracle.
Io with the repair kit too, nice.
Oh, Miracle has the repair kit. Are they going to keep it for him?
Io.
Yeah, he didn't need the broom handle anymore.
His time has passed.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, 8,000 gold lead. Roche, we're gonna see what the timer is in 10 seconds. And they have eyes on Seb. Dagger's gonna land. Invis Saksa nearby. They have vision. Snowball is there. Oh, the silence though. Doesn't have an answer for that one. And now Seb in a world of hurt. He's gonna fall mid one, trying to do what he can. Can they bring him down at all? No tail jumps into all of them. RP gonna land mid one. Do you have enough damage? The right clicks needs a crit. Stolen RP. Never mind. Turn it around. And just like that, Nigma take 4 down.
You can tell it just wasn't going to work out, but he went for it anyway because, I mean, either way his cores are dead, so he might as well try. But right from the get-go, it was like just coming off cooldown. It didn't look quite right, but forced to go for the excellent counterplay there from Kuro. Always waiting, and of course, under telescope makes it that much better.
Behold, my
The captain. And with 4 dead, they're going to assault this high ground, try and bring it down as quickly as possible. They don't hit very fast, but GH will help with that now. Popping the overcharge. And Thompson alone just can't stop this.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
God. Yeah, now you need a... God, I don't even know what you need for Saksa. I guess like a Lotus or something to try and take off the silence?
Yeah, he's a ways away from that, though.
Snowball.
He just needs to not get orchided. Much easier said than done. But that's his only option right now.
Yeah. So they take the melee racks, and it looks like they're going to retreat as everybody's starting to respawn. Silence immediately purged off. Oh my God, Miracle. Sam, come deal with me then. Let's battle it out. Has he gone a bit too far though? Oh no, Miracle trying to escape. He thought he could do it, but the relocate is going to be there. Never in doubt. GH saving his buddy's hide.
Oh, they're smoking. They want him.
Wait, what? Oh my God. That was really close. Now, GH is going to get pulled back the other direction, and they should be able to bring him down here. And Roche, 50 seconds away, so that's enough time for Nigma to reset themselves.
Thompson has been, GH has been incredible on the relocates this game. I don't think I've seen him really miss one. And they haven't been those like early panic ones either. They're like last moment. They have just wasted a ton of spells on my guy. Let's get him out of here. Kind of relocates.
Oh, totally. Yeah, the perfect timing on it. And I think like the offensive relocates haven't quite worked out as well, but I think that's again just a symptom of the problems that exist in the draft.
Yeah, having the RP being there too is like, you know, No Tail is always trying to get there. The second he sees it on the mini map, he's waiting to try and catch them.
Well, where are we at next? Roche going to be back up. Hard to go and scout this one right now. Need to be sort of the courier ritualistic suicide, I think. Lotus for MC. And they will scout it out now. Manta's done. Miracle can take it really quickly, but they want to go up high ground and take out this outpost first. Or just find a target to jump on. No tail right at the start. No buyback. He used the last fight. Now looking for more. Hits the dagger onto both mid one and Seb. Pops the blade mail. Mind control running through all of them. Look at that damage. Snowball though. RP going to be used afterwards onto one. And Ember falling oh so low. He manages to get the remnant out, but they take down mid one. They're going to take down Seb. A triple kill for Weeha, as he also brings down the poor old Tusk. Topson the only one to survive, as Nigma looking to try and end this game.
Yes, so far it is mission accomplished on the having many kills and not many
Dire's
deaths.
middle barracks are under
Having an
attack.
excellent game today. 14, 6, and 20, and they smell blood in the water. They're
Dire's
going for the towers.
structures are
What did I
fortified.
miss?
That's right. Buyback on the Tusk. They also have buyback on the PA. With the mag, I think that they're going to need to go all at once right now. Buyback on everybody, RP, but they're just getting completely dismantled. The damage coming out from MC. Pops his blade mail, the ultimate answer to the PA. She does manage to get the blink away from there. The buyback came from the storm. So they want to try and finish this one off, I guess. Or are they going to back out? A little bit of hesitation being shown here.
For bad buybacks. But yeah, the Weeha one. A little bit pricey.
Lift up. Who do they jump? They got him. Mid one. It's a big kill if they can make it happen. And oh, the life steal though. Okay, Tops in. He's in pretty deep as well. They're still holding on here. DP's back up in one. The root is there, on to two. Skewer does not connect. Mid one backing away. They're gonna pop Exorcism, slowing everybody down. Mid one. Smelling a little bit of that blood in the water, like you're saying. GH is going to get chased down and killed. Can they find any more? Miracle would be a huge kill if they could manage to get it. He's got Manta, though. He's so far away and incredibly fast.
Invisibility.
And it looks like they're going to have to give up their chase. But could go now into Roche if they want. They got to go for a Hail Mary play.
Yeah, they really do. RP still not for another minute, though. Oh, maybe another pickup on the curl here. They have a Yule.
Buyback? Io? The Exorcism's wearing off. Okay, and this fight's getting a little bit weird now. Lotus on a Miracle. I mean, the chase down's coming. They gotta be careful. Mid one down to half HP, but he has Satanic back up again. Miracle turned upon the jump in coming from Weeha, trying to kill him off in time. They bring down mid one. That's the big kill they needed. Seb doesn't have nearly enough damage here. Topson hoping to back away. No tail able to escape for the moment, but the dagger finishes him off as Nigma going to continue this unrelenting assault. Trying to bring down OG. Weeha very, very low. Will not be killed. And now the chase down. The last little remnants of hope as Seb is going to be killed by mind control here. Miracle chasing him down as well. And the eventual finish with 4 dead. And wants to finish it? No, it's not going to happen. It was a cute attempt. But in the end, with 4 heroes dead, I think that they're going to be able to run down this lane and try and end it. Nigma looking amazing in this game number 2.
Yeah, really are. A
Dire's
draft
middle
that
tower
is
is under
easy to
attack.
doubt with how greedy it looks and the lack of control coming from some of these heroes. But I
Dire's
think
middle
mind
tower
control just
has
played a
fallen.
fantastic game from start to finish on this Timber Saw alongside
Radiant
Weeha. Honestly,
victory.
everyone played really well on Nigma. You can point to moments from where pretty much they all made some sort of a fight-winning or game-saving play that really helped propel them to this victory. But I think that that Timber Saw play where he baited that fight while they had the Aegis at the Ancients was brutal. That was the last